All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to dive into a problem that's kind of hidden, but it's right at the heart of global trade. It's this constant, super complex challenge that can bring even the biggest companies to a screeching halt. And it all comes down to a simple string of numbers.
So just imagine this for a second. Your products are all packed up, ready to go out to customers all over the world. But then, overnight, the special codes that make those shipments legal are suddenly invalid. Your entire supply chain just freezes. It sounds like a nightmare scenario, right? Well, for a lot of companies, it's not a hypothetical.
For these massive multinational companies, this isn't some rare, once-in-a-lifetime disaster. It's a daily reality. This is the constant rolling chaos of just trying to manage global trade codes.
To give you a sense of just how insane this is, take a look at this number. Back in 2016, and this wasn't even a big reform year, China alone made over 2,900 changes to its tariff codes. That works out to nearly 8 changes every single day, any one of which could get a shipment stopped at the border.
And you might think, okay, that's just one country. But nope, it's everywhere. And that same year, the US had over 2,000 changes, and the EU had over 1,200. Just try to picture tracking all of that manually across dozens of countries. It's basically impossible. So what exactly are these codes that are causing all this trouble?
Well, this entire system, all of it, it really hangs on one thing, something called the HS code. It's supposed to be the universal language of trade, but it's also where all the complexity starts.
The easiest way to think about it is like a passport for your product. It's a number that tells any customs official anywhere in the world exactly what you're shipping. Now, the first 6 digits are universal. They're the same everywhere. But then, each country tacks on its own extra digits, creating thousands of unique variations you have to get exactly right.
And getting this wrong? Oh, it is a huge deal. One wrong digit can mean your stuff is stuck in port for weeks. It can mean hefty fines. It can even mean they just seize your goods entirely. It's an incredibly high-stakes game.
So if it's this chaotic, how on earth do businesses fight back? For years, the answer was basically people with spreadsheets and a whole lot of willpower. But today, thankfully, technology is finally stepping in.
So instead of drowning in spreadsheets, which is what people were doing, companies are turning to the cloud. There are these sophisticated, centralized platforms that can track those thousands of daily changes automatically. It turns what was an overwhelming manual job into something you can actually manage.
And the impact is pretty staggering. These modern tools can help a company classify its products anywhere from 4 to 10 times faster than the old manual way. And that's not just a nice little efficiency boost. That's a real game changer for getting products to market quickly and with way less risk.
But, not every company needs the same thing. So the solutions that have popped up really fall into 2 main buckets. You've got one that's like a quick health check, and another that's more like a complete surgical toolkit.
On one side, you have that health check, a validation tool. It's for companies that just need a fast, simple answer to the question, are my existing codes still good? But on the other side, you've got the full workbench, a management platform that handles the entire classification process, from the initial research all the way to the final paperwork. The validation tool is built for pure speed. You just upload your product list, the system scans it instantly against the official government tariff data, and boom, you get a simple dashboard that flags every single outdated code. A review that could have taken weeks now takes minutes.
The management platform, though, that's a much deeper beast. Think of it as the command center for a global trade team. It doesn't just flag errors. It becomes the single source of truth for every product. It holds all the research notes, the duty rates, and, this is absolutely critical, it provides a bulletproof audit trail for every decision you make.
And this shift to technology isn't just about moving faster. It's really about adapting to the future of compliance, which is about so much more than just having the right codes.
It all comes down to this legal standard called reasonable care. What that means is, today, it's not enough to be correct. You have to be able to prove how you knew you were correct. Every single classification needs to have a documented, defensible trail.
And make no mistake, governments are watching. As one industry VP, Jolie Calloway, puts it, all governments are really enforcing how you are classifying and making decisions.
The era of we did our best is over. You have to show your work.
Automating these tariff codes really shows how technology can solve these huge hidden headaches that we all just used to accept as the cost of doing business. And it leaves us with a pretty fascinating question. As global trade gets even more complex, what other invisible, painful processes are about to be transformed by automation?